Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I am an integrative wellness coach. Today I want to talk about inflammation and just kind of the very basics of it, as well as some, insights that I have been made aware of recently, which is really an interesting way to think about this. So, what is inflammation? Inflammation is a natural response and process in the body when there is cellular damage. That is the way that the body heals you and repairs the damage. So, if you think of like an acute situation where you break something or sprain something and it gets really inflamed, that's because the blood is rushing to that site of injury and it's bringing oxygen, white blood cells, and all the nutrients that you need in order for that wound to be repaired. So when you have, let's say, chronic inflammation, that means that there is damage going on throughout the body. And there is this whole idea right now of reduce the inflammation, suppress the inflammation. Inflammation is causing problems. No, it's not. Inflammation is not the cause of any problems. Inflammation is the result of problems. So the idea that you want to reduce inflammation is not very practical in regards to healing and repairing what your body is trying to fix. You need to get to the root of the problem. What is actually causing that inflammation in the first place? I have seen this discussion around reducing and getting rid of inflammation in lots of different scopes of topics. And it's the wrong idea. It's the entirely wrong premise. You don't want to just get rid of inflammation because then you're shutting down those processes in the body which it needs in order to fix whatever's going on. And I was listening to an interview with Amber O'Hearn. She had a very good point in regards to vegetables and fruits around inflammation. There's this big market right now for not only just medical supplements or drugs, but also fruits and vegetables and plants to reduce inflammation. So when you reduce inflammation, it's doing one of two things. It's either suppressing those symptoms to get rid of it, like putting a Band-Aid over a gaping wound, or like, let's say you got a nail in your foot. Are you going to put a Band-Aid over it, or are you going to pull the nail out to get rid of the problem? Or so are these fruits and vegetables and pills and drugs actually just putting a Band-Aid over the problem, or are they getting to the root of the cause, healing and removing that root cause, so then the inflammation naturally goes down and disappears? These are things to think about. These are questions to ask. Are these supposed inflammatory reduction things helping you, or are they suppressing the body's natural ability to repair the damages? Gut inflammation is a huge thing right now. So why is the gut inflamed? It means there's damage. It could mean that there is a leaky gut, which is the tight junctions. So the cells in your gut lining form tight junctions. That's the type of cellular connection. And it's supposed to prevent large molecules and proteins and toxins from getting into your body. But so many people right now have leaky guts, IBS, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, any number of gut problems. And a lot of it is injury. It's like physical injury. And that leads to inflammation because your body is trying to protect itself. Inflammation is a protective and healing mechanism. We have to start looking at it like that. It's very uncomfortable to be inflamed. But what are the things that actually cause inflammation, which are quite misleading in society? Because like the SAD diet, the standard American diet, promotes a lot of pro-inflammatory foods. So you're not actually healing anything. Like, you can't eat things that scrape up your insides or add sugar to your body and expect that to be beneficial. I will tell you right now, the foods that are non-inflammatory in any way are animal products, meats. I mostly meats. I can't even say eggs and dairy, because for me, dairy causes inflammation right now. Eggs can cause inflammation in some people. So you have to find things that truly don't cause inflammation, and there's not a lot of things out there that I've found in my research lately. So to think that plants are just anti-inflammatory can be very misleading. Are they reducing the root cause of the problem, or are they masking the problem in order to reduce that inflammation? Because until you heal and resolve the original cause, you're going to continue to have problems. You're going to continue to have inflammation, and it just becomes a domino effect. One thing affects another, affects another thing in your body, and then you have so many issues. You don't really know what the true cause is, because we're just loaded up with cellular damage and toxins in our body that have gotten through the gut lining, or we drank it or inhaled it or whatever. And really, at the end of the day, inflammation should be your best friend, because not only is it there for a reason to heal and protect you, but it's a sign. It's your body speaking to you and trying to tell you that something's wrong. Something is going wrong, and you need to figure out what that is to heal in order for you to function optimally and feel your best. I don't want to get too much into the cellular aspects of it and all that. This could be a very deep topic. But the whole point I'm trying to make is this vilification of inflammation is the wrong premise, and it's the wrong way to look at it, because inflammation is essential to healing the body. Inflammation, again, brings the blood to sites of injury, and it brings with it all of the nutrients, proteins, and white blood cells and your immune system to those sites of injury for you to heal. So keep that in mind. Next time you see someone talking about anti-inflammatory anything, ask yourself, is this actually going to heal the root cause of my problems? What are my root causes? What could be damaging you? To think that plants can't cause damage is actually incorrect. There are lots of things that we've been told are healthy, which actually are causing gut damage and making things worse. So, as most of you know, I am doing the carnivore way of eating, and it is showing wonderful benefits in multiple ways, but that is not what this is about. We can go deeper into that also later in the physiology of this. For now, keep in mind, solve the root cause of any problems, and the rest will wind up fixing itself.